Hello there, everyone. How you doing this Super Sunday? Yeah, it's December the 10th, year 2023. Hopefully you're doing outstanding. Yeah. And let's see, I'm Mazske Finance, coming to you from the country of Panama. Hmm. Looks like that picture might be a little crooked behind me. Or maybe this phone, for no reason, always makes it look a little crooked. Nah, it looks straight. So it's just it's my phone. I don't know why it's done this ever since the phone was brand new, like almost 2 years ago. Makes it look crooked. But anyway, no big deal. That AC seems to be working a little bit better this morning, but it's still warm in there. I'm in the casita right now. So anyway, with that being said, Mazske Finance. I'm, as always, not a financial advisor, not a CPA, not an attorney, not a doctor, not a nutritionist. My goal is just to try to share experiences, thoughts, memories, things I want to do, things I've learned, with the goal of helping you all out. Sometimes I think as I get older, I can be opinionated. Hopefully my opinions never bother any of you, okay? So anyway, this video is going to be slightly different because I am going to talk about my first month of having an Airbnb. Yep, if you remember, my house that I had in South Florida, it is now an Airbnb. So went live, I guess right around November 1st, I forget. We had our first booking, I think might have been like November the 4th, something to that effect, okay? It started off with a bang. Started off, I was getting bookings in November, December, January, February, March, April, chop, 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 chop. One booking after another, seemed like then it just started slowing down. I did get a booking came in just yesterday before for, what month was it? December. It was like a couple day period in December, I think. But anyway, getting back to November, I'll tell you all about the nuts and the bolts. My apologies that I do not use all facets of technology. I do not add graphics. I don't put numbers up, that sort of thing. But I'm going to share some numbers with you, okay? All right. So this Airbnb, I have a property manager for it, okay? Because I'm outside of the country. So what he does is he will pay me my revenue on the 15th of the month and the last day of the month, 30th or 31st, okay? And what he does, he has a shared spreadsheet where he puts down all expenses. Like, he's the one that was also behind rehabbing the house for me. So everything, all the cost of the rehab is on that spreadsheet. Excuse me. Everything he spends money on, income that comes in, et cetera, is on the spreadsheet, okay? So I can look at it at any given time and see what's there. All right, so we broke it down over 2 time periods, the November the 1st through November 15th, and then the 16th through the 31st, okay? So for November the 1st to November the 15th, the grand total of all revenue received, everything coming in before we took out expenses, was $2,288.23. $2,288.23. If all that money was going in my pocket, that'd be pretty nice. However, it's not all going into my pocket. It was a total of, excuse me, it is stuffy in here. It's humid in here is what it is. I think that thing's just blowing air right now out there. It's already, I'm already sweating. But anyway, I'll leave my shirt on. So anyway, my cleaning fee is $150 per cleaning. What I have to pay the maid, the cleaner, okay? So we had a total of 4 bookings during that time period. So it was a total of $600. 4 times 150, $600, okay? First half of the month is also when I pay monthly expenses such as pool service. I have a swimming pool, if you may remember. I've made videos showing my pool. That costs $105 a month. I have yard work done. My grass has to get cut, bushes need to be trimmed, all that sort of thing. That charge is $80 a month. All right. My property manager then, he charges 15%. And I think he takes that, I got to do the math. I didn't do the math before I came in here. I think it's 15% of not the total revenue, but maybe he subtracts something from it first, then takes 15%. But anyway, that fee was $343.23. And there was also $50 spent on the sink because one of the tenants, you can't prove which one. I got a pretty good idea which one though, but I can't prove it. Airbnb won't accept what you think, something like this. But the kitchen sink was clogged up. What it turned out to be, kitchen sink has a drain. There's an elbow under it. That little thing there. That's where typically clogs would get started, in that little elbow right there. Well, by golly, that's where the clog was. When my host, his father actually was the one that did the repair, he took that little elbow off, and they sent me a picture of it. It was jam-packed full of pasta, spaghetti, fettuccine, linguine, something. Pasta, just like not just a strand sticking out. It was like the whole width of the pipe. It's PVC pipe come down. It's kind of wide. It was just completely full, and it's like, who puts pasta down the kitchen sink? That's common sense. But anyway, what can you do? I've been told by my host that in Airbnbs, you will see the worst of the worst of the worst. Okay? We'll see how that plays out. All right, so let's see. Also, money was spent at Walmart. I forget what was bought. They will, if you stayed at my Airbnb, when he goes there, there's going to be supplies in there, like there'll be toilet paper, there'll be some paper towels, there'll be some water bottles, there'll be some chocolate, fine chocolate. The towels on the bed will be folded into the shape of a swan. What else? And there's some other little things that are done in there. Plus, then anytime something needs to be spent, something needs to be bought, maybe a new bed sheet needs to be bought, a new towel, something. Walmart, Amazon, something. So anyway, $146.38 was spent at Walmart. So the grand total, what I received, remember my gross total was $2,288.23. My net was $963.62. So less than 50% of the gross was what I received. Okay? So how did the second half of the month go? Second half of the month, November 16th through the 31st. Bookings were down slightly. Was a total of $1,758.61. There were 2 bookings, but I think one of them or both of them stayed longer than some of the bookings the first month. But there was a $300 cleaning fee versus $600 the first half. There was money spent at Amazon, which he pays a monthly fee to Amazon for something. I think it's some of the cameras he has. It's a monthly subscription, I believe, for the cameras. He bought propane. I got a grill there, I believe, with propane. And one of the tenants in the second half of the month left a buttload of trash. I think Millennial Mike in his video on his Airbnb, he had the same problem. This person, I don't think left a mess throughout the house, but I was sent pictures. They left piles and piles of full trash bags outside of the house, some full trash bags inside. It's like, where'd that trash come from? So anyway, it had to be hauled to the dump because it was more than what we could put out for the trash. And there was a dump fee for that. Also, they had to get some sheets from Target. I think the people did something to the sheets. Okay. My property management fee on that one was $263.70. Okay, so grand total again for the month, received in gross total $1,758.61. My net that I received in payment was $826.91. So that was closer to being 50% of the gross. The first time was farther away from being 50% of the gross. Okay, so for the month, grand total for the month was $4,046.84. So let's say if I lived there and I self-managed it, I could clean it myself. Sure, I wouldn't like it, but I could do it. I would have to pay a 50% management fee. I'd be managing it. So I'd save that. So I would have made much better money. But gross was $4,046.84. And my net was $1,790.53. And my voice is getting kind of hoarse. Okay, so $1,790, $1,790. So that's my first month of the Airbnb. Okay, I have bookings lined up for December. Folks have already stayed in there so far this month. I think my grand total for the month will be more than November. I think it all depends on how one of these stays gets counted. Okay, I think in December, I know I got someone staying there for Christmas Day, like 3 days during the Christmas holiday. But then I got another family coming in like a day or two after Christmas. and they're staying 12 days through New Year's and beyond into January. So I don't know if that income will come on my December check or come in my January check. I'll find out as it happens. So anyway, first month of the Airbnb. Something in the back of my mind is I had someone before I agreed to make an Airbnb, I had a different property management company come to my house, look at it to see if it could be a long-term rental, 12-month rental. I was told yes. If it was a 12-month rental, I was told I wouldn't have to do anything to the house. I wouldn't have to rehab it. Just leave it like it is. Leave all the furniture in there. Leave it like it is. Okay? And I was told that I could probably get a monthly rent. First I was told $4,200. Then I was told I could probably get $4,500 for it. Okay? You figure, if I was thinking along those lines, well, my mortgage is like $3,700 and so $4,500, yeah. So I figured I'd give Airbnb a try. Pros and cons, the house got rehabbed on the inside. It looks a lot better than it used to. We have brand new furniture in there. I had older furniture, but I like my old furniture kind of. But now there's brand new furniture in there, but not the kind of furniture that I'd want to live in the house with. Okay? My expectations are, as the winter months progress, like I think January and February and March, I hope, will do better than November did. I think they will. That should be the big months of the year. December, January, February, March, maybe into April. Then it will start slowing down a little bit. So I'll see how that goes. I still do want to sell that house. I've mentioned that in the past. I think I still want to sell that house. Why? Because if I want to move back to the U.S. or if I want to stay here in Panama and I want to buy a house, I want a lump sum of cash. And if I sell the house, I might get several $100,000. That could be my lump sum of cash to put as a down payment or to pay in full for a house. Okay? So that's, plus that if I keep the house, like I know I got a tile roof on that house, just like there's a tile roof on this house over here. South Florida is expensive. Pre-hurricane, I was told $40,000 to $50,000 for a new tile roof. Post-hurricane, I was told $80,000 to $100,000 for a roof. That'd be a lot of rent checks to pay for that roof. So I don't think I need a roof anytime soon, but the longer I keep it, there's always that possibility. Always that possibility. So with that being said, we'll wrap this up. I think sweat's starting to roll down my face. I gotta get this AC looked at sometime this week. You all have a great day. Take care. Stay safe. Enjoy life. Keep loving life. Maskies signing out.